Hello there, and welcome to the basement. Blue Beetle comes out this weekend, and there are some early reviews floating around out there on the internet. And what I want to do in this video is go ahead and go see what people are saying, tell you my thoughts on it, and then that'll be the end of the video. So, real quick before we get into it, go ahead and tap that like button for me, and let's do the business. Blue Beetle. First reactions are in. My favorite post-Nolan DC film. The latest DC project starring Zolo Maridueña arrives in theaters August 18th. This is from The Hollywood Reporter. All right. The first reactions to Blue Beetle are in. Fans and influencers are tweeting their impressions of the newest superhero title, and the general takeaway is this. Blue Beetle is a surprisingly solid superhero origin story with a winning performance by star Zolo Maridueña from Cobra Kai, and plenty of heart, humor, and a warm embrace of Latin culture. The new film, directed by Angel Manuel Soto, stars Maridueña as Jaime Reyes, who gains superpowered armor following an interaction with an alien scarab. It's DC's first film to center on a Latino superhero, and the second to last project from DC's old guard before James Gunn and Peter Safran took the reins. There's still Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom bomb coming in December. DC certainly hopes we'll break the superhero fatigue glut and perform better than the recent disappointment of The Flash. DC certainly hopes we'll... Oh, nah. Well, that's some shit proofreading. The word it probably should be right there between hopes and will. My. The quality these days. Given that the following are not official film critic reviews, they should be taken with some skepticism as first reactions tend to skew positive. Just read the Hollywood Reporter's rundown of hyperventilating the Flash reactions. Quote, among the best superhero films ever made, end quote. From CinemaCon for a sense of how such tweets sometimes age poorly. Yeah, that's for damn sure. So, again, grain of salt with these since they're probably going to be 98% overly positive, but we'll see what we'll see. Steven Weintraub of Collider, I assume, because his handle is at Collider Frosty. Happy to report Angel Manuel Soto's Blue Beetle was so much better than I expected. He's added his own flavor to the superhero genre by having the film focus on a tight-knit family and Latino culture. It's fun, extremely funny, and he got away with a few jokes that floored me. I wonder why he's using the phrase got away. It's going to be interesting to see what that means when people can actually talk in more detail about this. Vanessa D says in her tweet, happy to finally share Blue Beetle is everything I hoped it would be. Angel Manuel Soto filled the film with the heart of Latin culture and focused on the importance of family and believing in yourself against all odds. It's the best film to come out of the DCU since Wonder Woman. Outside of the Snyder Cut, she might actually be right, and that's really kind of sad. Blue Beetle is one of the best movies of DC's modern era, right up there with the first Wonder Woman movie. There it is again, from David Betancourt. Fun, emotional, culturally significant, extremely funny. I was blown away. Jaime Reyes absolutely deserves to be a part of the new DCU. From Griffin Schiller, an ironic last name considering what this tweet's probably going to say. Blue Beetle is a massive win for DC and an electric introduction to the first hero of the DCU. Zolo Maridueña's charismatic star-making performance confidently anchors this intimate synthwave journey of family, heritage, and purpose. A fresh and endearing spin on the origin story. Cool. Genesis O'Neill. Blue Beetle stands out from previous DC entries and is mostly due to the Latin flavor, let's be real. It's funny, emotional, and the action scenes with Blue Beetle are amazing. The cast is beautiful, but Maridueña and Lopez shine. Can't wait to see more. Congrats, Albori. Angel Manuel Soto. Let's fucking go. Yes. Yep, that was Genesis O'Neill. POC Culture. Blue Beetle is my favorite post-Nolan DC film. It's an action-packed, highly entertaining superhero story about family, and there's nothing more important than family. The film is unique in that it lovingly and unabashedly shares the Reyes family's Mexican culture. Nice. The Hollywood Handle. Blue Beetle is a heartfelt and enjoyable addition to the DC universe. A phenomenal cast with charismatic characters and an intriguing plot. First time I've actually heard the plot mentioned, and that's cool. The great representativity means a lot, and it's great to see. Okay, good, I did say that right. Zolo as the lead is simply amazing, and can't wait for more of him. Review soon. Yeah, I don't know when the embargo's up on that. What is this? Manuel de la Cruz Jr. Is it a cookie cutter by the numbers movie? Superhero, the movie starring Latinos. Oh, I see. Want to know if it's a cookie cutter movie. Ryan All Day News Anderson replies, first off, yes, it's very cool that this film is centered around the Hispanic community. The best parts of this film are Jaime and the bond he has with his family. Scenes with his father hit the most. On the negative side, you do have a fairly cookie cutter film outside of that. Wow. Wow. A semi-negative review. Cookie cutter. I gotta say, I can't, just from the trailers, mind you, obviously I have not seen the movie, nor will I be seeing any early cuts of it because, I'm me and nobody to these people. But from the trailers I've seen, I feel like that might actually be a problem for the film overall. All right. The official description. Recent college grad Jaime Reyes returns home full of aspirations for his future. As he searches to find his purpose in the world, fate intervenes when Jaime unexpectedly finds an ancient relic of alien biotechnology, the Scarab. When the Scarab suddenly chooses Jaime to be its symbiotic host, he is bestowed with an incredible suit of armor capable of extraordinary and unpredictable powers. Forever changing his destiny, he becomes the superhero Blue Beetle. I don't know why they didn't put Beetle in that sentence. Blue Beetle was initially slated to be an HBO Max release back when DC was planning to make a string of movies for the streaming service that's since been rebranded Max. Gunn confirmed on the Inside of You with Michael Rosenbaum podcast that Blue Beetle is the first DCU character and that the first full DCU movie is Superman. Okay, so you're introducing your first DCU character in I guess putting it best Elseworld movie and putting it worst completely meaningless non-canon movie. But Superman's going to be the first. Jesus Christ, James Gunn. Okay, while Madi Duena told THR last year, the family aspect to this movie and to the character is inherent to the comics and so special. The family we've been able to create in the movie, the mom, dad, uncle, sister, grandmother, I feel like that aspect of being a superhero hasn't been tapped into a ton. Blue Beetle hits the theaters August 18th. Well, those are the early reviews. As we saw, it was like 99.8% positive, and then that last one called it cookie cutter outside of the evidently very well done family aspect, because everybody brought that up. So, what do you guys think of what you read? And if you've seen the trailer, what do you think of that compared to the trailer directly? Go ahead and let me know down in the comments below. And again, tap that like button, tap that subscribe button, and go ahead and hit that notification bell so it's filled up so you know anytime I drop new content. And with all that being said, like I always say, there's always a good time to be had when you're chilling in the basement.